Hey, what's up? This is Bo, a watch enthusiast and traveler. Welcome to my channel, BarakudaTime. Besides subscribing to my channel, you can also find me on Instagram, same name, BarakudaTime. Today, we will bring two iconic Rolex watches together, packed in the same Rolex middle-sized box and powered by the same 3235 caliber. They have totally different appearances and application scenarios. They're the sporty Submariner with date and the classic Datejust with flooded bezel and Jubilee bracelet. In this video, we will try to understand how Rolex successfully designed two watch series for different application scenarios and used opposite product line strategies to make them both iconic. We'll also do a side-by-side comparison of the two watches, share my thoughts on the suitable wear occasion, and purchase recommendations. I have detailed review videos on both of these two watches in my channel. Please feel free to check them out. As the first self-winding watch with a date on the dial, Rolex Datejust was released in 1945 with flooded bezel and Jubilee bracelet. After that, Rolex kept iconic Cyclops and expanded the Datejust family to hundreds of members. The watch sizes vary from 26mm to 41mm. The watch materials include stainless steel, yellow gold, rose gold, white gold, and two tones of stainless steel with precious metal. The dial color, hour marker, bezel type, and bracelet type could also be customized. With this strategy, Rolex basically created one Datejust for everyone in every scenario, both ladies and gentlemen, both dressy and casual, all with the iconic Cyclops. In 2021, Datejust series takes 27% of the total production, doubling the production of Daytona, which ranks second place. Submariner was released 8 years after Datejust. Differently, Rolex decided to take the entire diving watch design as the icon of Submariner. So the family of Submariner has been very small with only 8 members now. All of the same size and design. Over the past 70 years, the iconic Submariner design elements has been very strictly preserved, and the improvements are mostly only on the quality and the materials, like more rust-resistant 904L stainless steel, more scratch-resistant ceramic bezel, and more robust solid bracelet links. This strategy is also successful. Rolex Submariner is one of the most highly sought-after sport watch, especially in the vintage watch market. What did Rolex do correct that makes both product lines successful at the same time? Here are a few reasons. 1. Quality, durability, and reliability. Rolex watches has been built to work with high accuracy in different scenarios for a long time. Looking at the history of Rolex watch evolution, the main focus has always been on improving the durability and reliability for people to use. The widespread customer service system brings additional peace of mind for the customers. And 2. Build iconic elements. On top of the high quality standard, Rolex built a few iconic elements for people to remember. Just like the Cyclops on the date window, the flooded bezel, the Submariner rotating bezel, the GMT Pepsi bezel, Jubilee bracelet, and Daytona's design. These iconic elements are practically useful, unique, and easily recognizable. Number 3. Right product line strategy for the right product. Datejust is a general watch series whose highest priority is the appearance. Rolex chose to keep the iconic Cyclops and expand the variety to satisfy as many customers as possible. Compared with Datejust, Submariner has been a niche market product focused on the sporty diving and outdoor activities. The practical function becomes more important on it. So Rolex decided to keep the original design that works and keep optimizing the materials to improve durability. It is only in the recent decades that sporty watch became more versatile and the iconic Submariner immediately got the broad attention. Now, let's compare the watches. Just like most of the stainless steel Rolex watches, both watches are packed in the same middle-sized Rolex boxes. Both Submariner with date and Datejust are powered by the same Rolex in-house caliber 3235, which is famous for its accuracy and reliability. It has 8 ticks per second, plus minus 2 seconds per day, and 70 hours power reserve. This caliber powers all the Rolex watches with date and without other functions. It's easy to understand on the Datejust, but for Submariner, the additional timing function is realized by an independent unidirectional rotating setup on the bezel. And here's a side note. Out of the 8 current Submariner models, 7 are with date. We will only focus on Submariner date in this video. If you're interested in the comparison and history of Submariner with and without date, please leave your comments down below and I will make another video about it. Unsurprisingly, like most of the Rolex watches, the back of the watch are sealed. The Submariner with date also inherited the iconic Cyclops of Datejust on its sapphire crystal to magnify the date window. At 41mm size, the case of Datejust represented an elegant fitting with round curves, while the Submariner as a sporty watch has bulky lugs, crown guards, and more flat faces and sharp edges to emphasize the muscular spirit. This Datejust has a recently released mint dial and the classic handset. The Submariner has the iconic black dial and Benz handset. In the dark, Submariner shows much stronger luminescence. This Datejust model kept the iconic flooded bezel made with white gold. The Submariner came with a flat black ceramic rotating bezel. As a sporty watch, Submariner bezel is more functional and scratch resistant, while the flooded bezel on Datejust is flashy but at the same time difficult to clean and repair after scratching. This also proves that Submariner is designated to be used in more harsh environments. And same conclusion could be drawn on the bracelet too. The classic Jubilee bracelet paired with the flooded bezel on the Datejust makes it a totally dressing watch, while Submariner is paired with the most robust oyster bracelet, even with the central link brushed. Datejust series offers a lot more options than Submariner. Based on my experiences, there are a lot more ladies wearing 36, 31, and 28mm Datejust than wearing Submariners, but not zero. I do have seen several ladies handling the 41mm block very well on their wrist. And for the gentlemen, it depends on the wearing scenario and dress sense, but eventually it depends on the personal preference. I have seen sporty watches like Submariner and GMT on formal attires multiple times in harmony. In modern society, as more casual dress styles are accepted in relatively formal events, sporty watches are getting more and more popular. On Rolex website, the Submariner with date and the Datejust 41 with flooded bezel and Jubilee bracelet are both priced just a little above $10,000. And on the secondary market, the Submariner is priced between $13,000 and $14,000, while this specific Datejust model, because of its new green dial and the iconic flooded bezel and Jubilee bracelet combination, is priced a little higher at around $15,000. In summary, both watches are truly iconic and worth adding to the collection. If you only want one of them to fit all scenarios, I would recommend the Submariner, mainly because of the historically iconic design and durability. I do worry about scratching the Datejust, especially the flooded bezel when I do outdoor activity or heavy lifting work. Do you have either one of them or both? Which one do you prefer or wear the most? Please leave your answer down below in the comments. If you like this video, please hit the thumb up button and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you next time.